Man, don't worry about the date and time. It's the next day from the last video I made. You have to figure that out. But it's November right now, 2018, and it's the 14th. But I'm gonna be real with you, man. I just wanted to tell my wife something. You know, they almost killed my wife, Love, and my other wife, Aphrodite, because she was so concerned about other people were so concerned about her humane condition and her love that they wanted to cause her to have an affair to break through her protection and magic. It's just like I tell my wife, it's just like an element emphasis. I tell my wife, if you're doing some type of element magic, you gotta make sure when you're doing your element magic, your humane condition is sanitary and clean. You know, don't go do something somewhere and then your humane conditioning sanitary and clean and then you end up getting sick. I don't wanna hear nothing about that because I warned I warned my wife about a situation. If you're doing some type of protection, some type of science, and other people try to entrap people, like imagine you have people that's in physics. I'm the head of all astrological emphasis. You have literally people that's trying to take my social economic system. So those are people that's attacking an astrological trees raw tactically. And then if they're doing that, it's because they're learning the humane condition of individuals, wanting more information and causing strenuous strain and discomfort and uh, demoralizing and demineralizing the human condition because their human condition is not fit for the type of science that they're doing, but they want acknowledgement of the higher reality and then causes a discomfort because every magic that I did from ancient times had its natural order. And everything that individuals did, I did a certain type of magic for individuals to do it. Just like, I set the stars my sons and my children, and I did a magic for them. Even when they were, even in their astro, I made all solar system or galaxies or universe, or stars or star clusters, or astrology or constellations or sacred zodiac. I made all planets or moons or suns or earths. There was boundaries and spaces and reasons of certain things a certain type of way from the beginning when I made all life. So me setting certain things a certain type of way, only certain things could be done. I don't partake in certain people's ceremonies and certain things because there was more sacred things, and I'm not gonna partake in certain things when my life, the way I'm living my life, because of the way individuals are. So I'm not gonna be a part of no harmonic vibration for an individual when he thought they were gonna manipulate me to fuck me over when I own this planet and all other planets, and then I'm sitting here like this. So fuck everybody. I don't give a fuck about who. I don't give a fuck about nobody. So it's just I got shot. I'm recovering. I really don't give a fuck about you. So I only care about myself. Ralph Winter, my wife loves me. I care about myself. I don't give a fuck who you are after that because if I feel you fucked up my love or you try to manipulate me, lie, and that like you didn't fuck up my love, I'm gonna know the reality anyway, and you're gonna suffer and die no matter who you are. The force of energy, the light of all existence, it knows to murder and kill you, finish you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Feminine, baby, old person. I don't give a fuck who you are. Regardment. I don't give a fuck who you are. Because once you don't care about the reason of your education and the reason of your human condition, then you're no use to anybody in the human condition. I don't need the time to see a disease try to kill somebody that was not even supposed to be in existence. That's how I'm viewing the situation, real science. So, I'm just gonna be real. I don't give a fuck about other niggas' humane condition that having sex and doesn't know how to have sex and then causing all type of fucked up realities in the humane condition. Just like you ever seen that commercial with that kid that comes? It says trash, turn on the television. Trash, trash make ice. Trash is meant to make ice and all type of a person the way individuals use their own form of vocabulary expressions to confuse another person's reality because of the things that's going on. And then the guy that's sitting there says, "What's going on? What's happening to my son?" The other nigga that realized what's going on and stuff. And then he just go he's saying all type of funny situation, but your verbal expression, learn your vocabulary, because at a point in physics, he's gonna be real fucked up because if something happens and he doesn't realize what's going on in physics, it's gonna be some next type of situation. And then on top of it, he was just bogarting the system to show everybody, or if he didn't get his way, that he was gonna do all type of shit was gonna come like he would. He was from the onslaught. So this basically what he's telling you. He's like, yo, Ralph Lane Jail's my dad, and I'm from the onslaught. What's up? You know what I'm saying? He put the gloves on. He got the eye. He said, whichever way you want to do it in life, you can get with it. And do, what up? What's up? I love my son for that, but I'm not gonna say nothing. But I'm just gonna be real. I just don't give a fuck about nobody. I really don't give a fuck about nobody, my nigga. I'm gonna be real. I'm telling my wife, be careful of people that is not of a human condition or her astrological tree or a part of her social economic system that tries to learn her magic or rape through any feminine being from from her human condition, because it's gonna cause an outbreak in her anatomy at a point of time. And then on top of it, it is a person that's trying to break through her magic because they don't want her using her magic. So that's a person that's fucking her up because something she must have did. And if she offended me, and I'm gonna warn my wife, if you offended me naturally, your own atmosphere is gonna give out on your planets and sacredcy, and then you're gonna lose all of it, and it's gonna retaliate against you, so you're gonna die anyway. So the first conscious thought, my wife is the astrological empress. While she in the this is why I put him in the metaphysical world. The first conscious thought you have to go against me is a rat feed. It don't even matter who. It don't matter who the fuck you are. Once I'm recovering, I don't give a fuck who you are. My wives that know magic, that's if they're in the physical realm, once they go do something against me, is a wrap. Like, if you don't keep your oath, you don't keep your vow, you don't keep your secrecy when you know I'm the only soulmate, and you go do anything else, fuck you, you gonna die. That's it. And I just don't care. I'm not gonna smile with you. I'm not gonna do the magic force and the light and energy is gonna show me a way to make me dislike you and not even want to be around with you, so I could just freaking really finish you. So I don't have and if it wants me to see it, I don't care, but as long as it doesn't tempt me in a sexual emotion while it's trying to do something, while it's gonna finish it. As long as I'm not tempted by your human condition or your physical reality, I just don't give a fuck about you. Matter of fact, if it feels that you're attractive, it should keep you away from me. If you already know she already did wrong, keep her away from me. I don't give a fuck with you. Because you know something, I'm gonna be real with myself. I'm not gonna be with no hot hoe that doesn't understand the reason of her dignity and signature. I'm a man. You have bitches that talk about they wait for niggas to come home and all types of shit, and then do all types of shit. I'm not. There's no fucking Dead President movie with me. Remember Dead President? You seen the movie Dead President? That shit don't go on. You get the fuck out of here. Give a fuck about you to do that. Well, fuck you. Oh man, no. We're not living a DC comic, your hood life, your demoralizing mentality to start breaking down individuals after I got shot in my head. Fuck you, bitch. Yo. Oh man, yo, listen, man, yo. You should be smitten or smite. Smite. You should be smiting or smitten instantly. Fucking piece of shit. I'll take it all the way back for you. You know what? Fuck out of here. Yo, man. I'm just gonna want an element empress. Yo, listen, man. If you're doing magic and elements, man, don't go dirty your humane condition at a time, thinking that you're gonna be an assassin when it comes to your privacy. Because I'm gonna tell you, a person, you know how a chick says, no, you've been on me too long. I've been through this at this time, so I gotta go here, this so. And this nigga did that. I'm gonna go kill this nigga. No. Listen, I don't need no vengeful pussy. I don't need no vengeful love. You're supposed to keep your legs closed and all type of shit. If you did some fucked up shit, yo, listen, man, look. I don't give a fuck about you, because either way, if something happens to me, you're gonna die instantly. If something happens to me instantly ahead of time, in the magic light of the force of reality, the atmosphere, the humane condition doesn't like you, and something happens to me, that might be the opportunity to really finish you at the time, and that you don't even have to get up. That's how That's how the reality is looking for individuals that do me wrong in the physical reality. The humane condition, the force of life, the energy, existence, the chemistry, the light, the lightning, the air, oxygen. That might be the time just to finish that person. As soon as something happened to me a certain type of way, and they did something to do something like offend me or did something wrong, then get fucking murdered and killed. I don't give a fuck what happens to them in the physical reality. That might be the time just to really just finish them at the time. You know, like yo, we don't gotta get into no arguments. You know, there's no rap to all type. Nigga, fuck you. I don't give a fuck what the situation. Yo, listen, man. You wanna go hang around with something, be some hot pussy bitch, and then you got these other bitches just trying to show that they did something because they sacrificed. Yo, listen, I don't give a fuck about their sister's sacrifice. There ain't no chick they're gonna make me mad and have a chick that's trying to rekindle the love and one. It's like a yin and yang. You have one bad cop, good cop. One chick is like, well, she did wrong, and she already did wrong. But she said, I'm gonna fuck up for doing wrong to you. This has you know, I know I did wrong, and you should have never did. I'm gonna show. I don't give a fuck what you show. Yo, listen, you and her got you came here with your confusing plan. You probably licked each other pussy. That's probably what happened in the first place. That's probably how it started. Get the fuck out of my face. For real. I don't give a fuck about you. You know, I'm not stupid. Yo, you're not gonna offend sacredcy of light, especially when it comes to my privacy. I could sit here and jerk off and think about chicks licking my dick, and it doesn't matter. I never did it in the physical reality. Another person said, no, I never did nothing like that. Yo, listen, man. You know, you're not gonna try to bust me in my head to make me think that I did something wrong or try to make me do something wrong for you to throw it in my face at a point and tell me why I didn't know. Bitch, if the light realizes, matter of fact, I'm telling you the light realizes what you did. So if that's the case, you're finished. I don't give a fuck who you are. Child, whatever you had with another nigga, whatever another nigga thought he was doing, your boyfriend, whoever influenced it, that caused you, that manipulated your you and him finished. Fuck you and die, bitch. For real. I hope that nigga finished first. So, so, so you got nowhere to run to go cry to. So when the shit finish you good. You finish for good. Hanging out with stink disease consciences that fucked up your life for the fuck you, bitch. Imagine a stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. Well, fuck you just in case. You're fucking just in case plan. Fuck you, bitch. Yo, man. You know, I'm just being real, man. You know, I don't give a fuck who you are, man. You know, you got people that risk their lives as part of higher enlightenment, wondering what the fuck went wrong in their life and shit at a point in time. And because they're bossing all type of situations, stupid bitches thought they were gonna have an excuse to say, oh, was it a kid? Or was it kids, bitch? You knew martial arts and it was a kids, bitch. So when a nigga was smacking you, knew how to fucking block and do all type of shit, but now you're gonna say it was a kids, bitch? Fuck you, bitch. Yo, you think I'm stupid? Yo, pardon me, YouTube. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so vulgar. You know, but you know, real life thing situations happen in certain type of ways. In life, things I'm viewing, things I'm consciously thinking about, things I'm seeing in dreams. And I'm the real Joseph, so you know, I'm just telling you ahead of time. You know, I'll just tell you straight up and down. I've been told you, but you know, if I gotta clarify, edify the situation for you, there you go. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's not sour. It's no straight up and down. Yo, fuck you, bitch. You know? Oh, yo, listen, man. Let me just be real with you. You know, I don't give a fuck how many spies you got going through my cabinets, going through my private business. I hope nanotechnology comes video. Yo, listen. I hope the government sends some type of nanotechnology to come literally videotape where I'm at in my private comfortable area and literally put it on YouTube or television or something for individuals to see the stupid shit other people's trying to do at the time. So when one of my kids, I find out that you should never violate the sacredcy come out, and my wife just finished you, my other wife just finished you a certain type of way, or the magic force of energy, because before you destroy the force of life, the light, the force, the atmosphere, the planet, the elements of purity, I hope it realize what you're doing and murders and kills you for being stupid. because you're not gonna come to the beginning of all life existing. Me, Rafael, and GR, the reason of the force of the energy, the oxygen, the air, the sky, and then you try to do wrong to me in the physical. That shit should literally just see what you're doing, and then you should have no type of escape route. The way that shit should murder and kill you, and no matter what. You should a person that want to do me wrong or think about doing me wrong or tries to manipulate to do me wrong should get mangled while they're outside somewhere. Not in a house. We don't need you to mangle a house because a house is too wonderful for you to get mangled in. You should get mangled outside. Matter of fact, people that set fires to houses on purpose, that especially if they ain't me, should get literally mangled somewhere else. I don't give a fuck if it was a wood house. If somebody built a wood house and they set fire, the fucking the nature itself should blow poison your ass, so your ass can never do that shit again. Fucking won't even bury you. Put you in some real fucked up type of cement, so your ass can never be listen finished. Except for me, I was wonderful, but I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck. And the energy of life and the force of life is gonna watch and go back in time. Is gonna watch me anyway. So if you're trying to time travel, you don't. I hope you get lost in the portal or however you think you time travel in any light frequency, any type of magic you use, think you time traveling to come killing me. Yo, once once the light could identify a time sequence to something's happening to me, and it identifies in your conscience if you're trying to time travel or you're doing some lie detector shit, yo, listen, it's gonna already know, and it's gonna murder you and finish. Whoever's thinking they're gonna do that, you can get murdered and finished. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like your time continuum. They'll try to sneak up on a nigga at the time, right? Think I was stupid? Your Tommy, your Mark Jones, and then they'll try to creep up on a nigga to murder a nigga at a time until nobody was gonna realize it. With your Siobhan songs, your Total Recall bitch, your fucking Kelly. Thought I was stupid? Oh man. Bitch did the astrological empress wrong Alice from the Triple Crown, and then she tried to be on the Bundys like a fucking a hooker like that, not caring, trying to wear down the empress at a point of time. Came all the way back in time for that shit. Yo, fuck you, bitch. Die, bitch. And your fucking Rachel from Friends, you stupid bitch. Oh man. You're not even the fucking real. You're not even the real Rachel. You don't even look nothing like the fucking Empress you on Friends, fucking up her look. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh man, you look like fucking fucking edge shit. Shit that fucked up. Oh shit, man. It's like a bitch being in 10 astrological jewels and then plucking their eyebrows. Oh shit, bitch, that's gonna be an eyebrow. You pluck the Yo, listen, bitch. You ended. Yo, bitch. You ain't never gonna see no light style, no light frequency, no nothing. Fuck you, bitch. Die, bitch. Oh man. Imagine a chick, yo, listen, if y'all doing element science out there, man, be careful of what y'all doing, man, because you end up in a place unsanitary, something happened to you in a point of time of existence doing element science. Those are kids that's voting for your type of science of your human condition that wants to kill you. They probably think you look so good, so they want you to probably have a humane infection to your being, that's spoiling your conscience, like they wanted you to rust or something to spoil. It's like what they try to do. They tried to kill pre-prime trans empresses. They probably wanted the element empresses, of technology, future computer system to rust, the elements to rust, and then to kill them. They probably was gonna fuck up the elements, cause the rust and infection in a humane condition, and then cause their death. That's probably what they were doing. Some of these people that actually can see probably came back to do something stupid. I literally recovered. I got shot. Listen, I got shot with elements. So imagine, I'm literally recovering. I'm recovering. So imagine another person. Another person, they even know, I'm recovering and still telling you everything that's going on. Another person, they rusted elements and all types of shit. Just to fucking, for, if a time, if I'm ever with my wife, to be like, I'm not with my wife, and then they trying to cause, how can I say this? Uh, Static disturbance in her element, or some fucking weird keen vibration when it comes to her frequencies of enlightenment, and then cause to want to have a divorce like you wanted me to lose everything. Who the fuck is whoever's coming up and doing things like that, that's not taking care of things that they're supposed to take? It don't even matter. Yo, listen, I could break and make anything I want. Yo, listen, I could break anything, fuck anything up in life. You want to know why? I made life. That's the difference. Another person can't do that. Another person do it. That's a literal disease, an infection, or a virus. It's like somebody lusting an element or a light. This, of course, is divorcing somebody's human condition at the time, so they can have an excuse not to be there because they want. It's like a child saying, "Oh, my mom's not gonna be there. I'm not complete. I have to have the magic. If this nigga's here with her too long, then it's not gonna be good. So I'm gonna fuck up their relationship because he wants pussy." And then he's plotting, and it's like he's trying to find the original family. It's like people that hunt original family members down to their points of enlightenment, murdering them, trying to learn the human condition, and then you got your fucking your super saver that wants you to be you want you to be a hoe so you could be a super saver hoe. Then come after he's super saver and be like, oh, you don't got no family left. After he's done plotted, paid niggas to murder and kill your family, it's like they're picking. Like, you ever had people that just get a point of existence, like, and they're just picking who they like they want to fuck up at the time? It's probably somebody that has, somebody has my money. Yeah, I'm supposed to have my money. Another person that has my money that's causing all these type of situations. And how did that happen? Because somebody let them get some things that they weren't supposed to have. And then next thing you know, they have the money, fucking up life for everybody. Imagine this. It's like a nigga voting to whose life he's gonna fuck up. Then on top of it, he wants to make the Empress a whore. So after he murders the family, he learns the magic. And he says, I'm the only one that can bring you back. So, just take this last chance with me and I'm gonna bring you back up. Bring you to do something for what? So he wants to be a part of your humane condition to make sure that he's guaranteed to get pussy that causes your divorce. So listen, I made the humane condition of the Empress. I made the Empress. I'm a soulmate. If somebody tries to sleep with her, that's a person that's literally killing her love, her humane condition, and everything that she has in life that'll literally just. I'm a man that's I'm a star emperor. I'm the real life himself. That's a person that's gonna cause you to lose everything you have in life. So they mentally, emotionally, and spiritually murdering, killing you already. Then they want to whore your physical body like you were some corpse, like they were fucking. And then next thing you know, they're just gonna finish. It's just like they're gonna finish. It's like they're waiting to finish you at a. Listen, it's like waiting to finish you at a time to make you some dumb hole. For now, he could be a super saver hole. And then, you ever seen Charlie's Angels? When the girl, she was on the table, the nigga just went inside the hospital while she was knocked out on drugs and shit. The nigga just started fucking her, like, oh man, the nigga like, yeah, there you go. And the nigga just went in the room, and he was all type of. I was like, oh man, I seen that shit. I was like, I can't watch that shit no more. Man. I was like, oh my god, I didn't want to watch the movie no more. But every day it seemed like they were hunting Charlie anyway. Like they were going after Charlie, like they didn't give a fuck, like they did some old whole shit somehow. And then they just went after, yo, listen, I want to go, yo, listen. If I'm telling you these type of things right now in a paradigm, and people were finding the humane condition of me in the paradigm and the working of the paradigm, everything I made was perfect. There was other people that fucked up everything I made that was perfect. So the other ideas of the humane condition, the feelings that empresses had at the time, is what caused it. And then when the empress had to regard her family, or had to regard our family, it's not her family, it's our family, because the way I'm speaking, the things I'm speaking about, I look at it as like your family, because if we get a divorce at the time, it's gonna be your family. You know what I'm saying? Because another person, if it's really my family, my son would do the right thing. If somebody else was doing something and causing the unsanitary chemistry in your human condition on your planet, that's gonna cause you to have an outbreak and a disease soon as you manifest. Because if an empress get married to some next nigga, it's causing her to have an outbreak and a disease that's she You're with somebody that's not compatible with you in the physical DNA, and their DNA can't maintain your type of DNA. It's going to cause a humane condition, an infection, a virus, a sickness, or illness, or a disease, or a sexually transmitted disease that's going to end your humane condition. That's going to cause you to die anyway. So why would you be stupid to be with somebody that's gonna fuck up your pussy and the reason of your existence when you're already on the highest level of acknowledgement than a stupid motherfucker that just wanted to bring you down in life and fuck up your life because he just wanted to stick his dick in something he's not supposed to even have at a time. And then you have a man, I'm your soulmate, and damn, yo, listen, man. Wow, how did a person kill you like? Wow, that ain't your A, man. You know, all I can say, man, if you were an individual that is fucking up your human condition, that's just demented, demonic, learned a form of magic because he wants pussy, it's like a nigga being from one astrological tree. He wants to go rape a girl from another astrological tree. Then he says it's because something happened a certain type of way. And then he's trying to bring down a love of an individual. It's like, say something happens to me, my wife wants to handle a situation. My son is telling me he's gonna make my wife vulnerable at a time, so I won't, causing me not to be with my wife for, so skip his birthday. So basically he's saying skip his birthday. Is my wife telling me to skip his birthday and don't worry about him ever being existed because he never wanted to be alive. So that shit was never yours. And then on top of it, my wife being innocent, that wanted to handle the situation, that had to handle it herself. And then on top of it, you have another a stupid nigga that, how did he get to your planet that's sacrificing a humane condition? He's not on a planet like this, the ones that I made a certain type of ways at times, for certain things. So how did he sacrifice your humane condition table? So he fucked your son wanted to fuck one of my wives and wanted me to come home to my other wife, so my other wife could be like, "Hey, that bitch ain't no good, huh? Like, you need pussy right here, right?" Well, that nigga fucked your pussy up too, bitch. You got the 2-for-1 deal. That was the 2-for-1 deal right there. He just decided to say, I'm sacrificing my moms. Right then and they killed you. Pimpled City, probably beginning of your mumps, bumps, herpes, whatever the fuck. Pimple City with somebody doing something like that. Right? Wow. I'm the only one that could have went to all astrological trees. Literally. My wife can't even. My wife can't. My wife can't. My wife can't fuck that up. You want to know why? Because the fact is, she has to refine her consciousness at points of existence. You don't want nobody knowing how your consciousness is going. It's bad enough when you see emphasis that was on a high level that you hear what I'm speaking about, and then you see what these dumb hoes is doing, because there got to be some dumb hoes that was supposed to be reading books and knew certain things that had atmospheres, all type of things. It's like being an element empress. You could not have been that dumb. It's like being a witch. You could not have been that. That's like trying to kill India right there. That's like making India stupid. That's like calling India, my wife, India stupid. Oh, what? Oh shit. It's like telling, yo, my wife Asia got all type of future technology and all type of stuff, and you telling me she's a dumb whore? So she's over here. Listen, Asia has her point of enlightenment for her being. It might be her whole body a certain type of way, but she has her point of enlightenment she has to honor. She can't go around fucking up the sacredcy of her whole astrological. She can't fuck up the sacredcy of her own body unless she's a certain type of way in a physical reality. And if she comes in a physical reality, she messes with anybody. It's an outbreak on everybody be dead. It's like somebody fucking over Asia and causing an outbreak and nobody realizing what's gonna happen at the time. You would see the whole world, almost the whole world would go spoiled. Imagine if the Love Empress, you sharing a land with a chick that was teaching you certain things and you spoiled her magic. If she's not smart when it comes to her physics, her physical reality, the Love Empress will be finished. Listen, that's like a galactical war already. I can't even I couldn't be here. The only thing that will save all of them is unless I leave this planet. Wow. I've been trying not to get into situations. I tried to keep to myself and been humble. I could have been murdered in jail, doing all type of shit to people. I kept it real humble because, yo, listen, I kept it humble in this planet. I could bust guns and do everything, but I kept it real humble while I was here in this planet. People that tried to pick on me, that tried to cause physical abuse, people that tried to do certain things to me in the physical reality, is the people that was jeopardizing everybody's life in the paradigm of time because you didn't realize that I'm the real existence, life himself, the real most high, the original star of all stars, and then literally was recovering, came back manipulated. Doctors, doc, the doctors couldn't even risk anybody fucking up my life because they had to survive for their own education, for their humane existence, and for them to even acknowledge the higher existence of mythology, physics, magic, and everything. They couldn't even fuck up my life. Not even the international security armed forces for them to know how to regard themselves when it came to natural existence. Nobody, not even the earth could fuck up my life. Yo, they can't. The earth can't even risk me dying. Yeah, it would have to repair me instant. The earth would sacrifice a part of itself just to make sure I'm repaired in my humane condition, so nothing's wrong with me from head to toe. Literally, anybody else could be finished. Celestial being finished. They wearing their mother just finished. I'm the only one. Even the astrological empresses could be finished. You want to know why? Because I'm the only one that could bring them back. If I wanted to. Yo, listen, once you do something to me, fuck you. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck if you let me chill here, recovering. I could have recovered any fucking where else. I didn't recover. I didn't come here to recover for people to be stupid to come up with an excuse. I don't give a fuck about nobody partying. Yo, it's so real. If I wanted to party, I give a fuck about. I could have been recovering at pre-prom chance. Everybody been trying to kill pre-prom chance. Them niggas was like, yo, listen, man. You know, you're gonna be recovering. You're gonna go to a certain element empress because when matter of fact, I don't gotta tell you what was going on. I hope nobody was stupid. I'm just saying, if 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 you have a child and he's trying to fuck another person that's not respecting their astrological tree and trying to get some next type of pussy, that nigga's killing you. That nigga's giving you a disease. He's killing you. And if you've been doing it for a long time, he's been causing an outbreak. He probably never wanted us to be married. He probably wasn't the child. He probably wasn't the purity. He probably was sick mentally. Something happened, or some doomsday individual, some type of way. I'm sorry to hear that. Other people. I told you, it's just like it's like putting somebody away a certain type of way, and then another person want to know why you put them away. What caused it? All right. If a man's doing an investigation, I already know. If I put a certain situation somewhere, another person starts taking it out. Oh my God, this shit offended his life and existence, and you saying you want to know why I did it? I already know why I did it. I had to stop it. That's how serious it is. Because when I try to acknowledge it to deal with it a certain type of way, I had to belittle. It was like my wife that wanted to learn herself. I had to belittle myself so my wife could be precise. And then on top of it, for there won't be no confusion on the higher level because of other people's ignorance and dignity because the way they want to be on some Clash of the Titans. I had to humble myself. Hercules knew I was down here for like gonna be down here for like a couple days, and it caused me to be like this in the physical reality. And then on top of it, yo man, yeah, sorry for you, man. Too bad, man. Too bad. Look, listen, you can say what you want. You can think what you want. This is actually, I could drink my other drink that I have here. I just don't want to. I was just already drinking it. And I'm the reason of this world. So what the fuck are you talking about? It's like helping my wives in the paradigm for them. Yo, listen, it's like me educating somebody and they turn around and tell me they stupid. Yo, listen, my nigga. Don't make me have to call somebody to come bust their fucking head open after that. Because there's things I did in life that's so perfect, nobody can fuck that up. This is why you have history. You can't fuck up history. History is real history. You can't fuck it up. That's it. It don't matter even if you headbutt somebody. You can't fuck up real history. Hey man, yeah, I'm just telling my wife, if you have a child that was getting outside pussy, he gave you a disease. If you thought he was getting rid of whatever he was conditioning, he really gave it to you. How long he been doing it, I don't know. How long he been wearing your dress, I don't know. How long you have pussy problems, I'm just gonna keep you. In a paradigm, sorry to let you go. Sorry to let you go. Oh, I gotta go. I can't. Not thinking around right now. Later, I'm not here. What am I gonna do? Get in here. You can get in a little spoon. There you go. Hey, matter of fact, you don't even need to be with me a certain type of way. It's too much. You go with the nigga. I'm out. I gotta go to my next time. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna have to consider and be in love to really think about and reflect because a person has to think. So natural reflection into one's mind is like receiving, transmit. Natural reflection. My wife, I love her. I'm so happy over here. My wife doing me so wonderful. You know, my wife gave me a little space. I'm still to be happy just to be able to come back and deal with her also. Let me go see how my other wife is doing. Let me go work out the things I have with my wife or something type of it. I can go speak to her about certain things I was going on. Let me go see my other wife. But babes, I remember someone said this and the other, yo, this is whatever. All right, everything all right, girl, all right, yo, I'll be right back. I'm going over here, maybe and something a certain type of way, then something was fresh and brand new, fresh and brand new, something rekindled everything. Hey, man, this is wonderful. After a while, they have so many wives. I said, I could still make wives, but I already set the future. I said, you know something? I'll just marry into legacy and lineage. And my wife in condition and just fall in love with my wife all over again, a certain type of way, and then be able to be my real wife is the reason of the humane condition. It's like, how am I going to deny my wife and if I'm making love to her body? I'm going to really be with her, right? So obviously, I was more than a romantic. Oh, man. Yeah. Your children and their homeboys, I don't know what the fuck they did. If they were fucking other people, I'm sorry I couldn't be with you at the time because of your pimp. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you at the time because uh, because another nigga was gonna murder and kill you. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you at another time. Another nigga wanted you to be stupid, and then I seen him doing things a certain place that he wasn't supposed to be doing. Sorry I couldn't be with you at another time because I was biased in the sacredcy of your land and what the people was making me feel like they were insulting me. Like they were trying to belittle my conscience. And I should murder every fucking body. I'm not gonna be Buddhist the beefcake when I'm the emperor of all love. And they don't know what existence is about. I'm sorry, I already got shot. Fuck you and fuck everybody else who ever thought about sitting down there in the paradigm. What happened to me was too serious on the level. Fuck you. So babe, I love some of y'all, but if y'all doing element science out there, be very careful of the human condition of the element science because if you have somebody spoiling your element, trying to learn your magic and fucking up your element, like he just want to get in your pussy, like he's gonna kill you for something that you did, and he just waiting patiently because he didn't put so much time in. Then, babe, I'm so sorry for you. Better get rid of that shit, before that shit even starts becoming a part of existence. You better hope that shit is just so. It's like getting up. It's like getting up in this. Oh, yeah. You better get rid of that shit before. Soon as you see that shit jeopardize in your life a certain time, that shit gotta go. But babe, I'm the only. No matter what happens to me, I'm the only lifesaver that you have. Like I made you. No matter what condition I'm in, you can never go. I'm perfect. This is why it's called recovery. To recover. Now, perfect for me, fucked up for somebody else. Love you, one more.